It's difficult being the teacher for all these different grades in one classroom. She has to teach something different to each one. But naturally, she ends up spending all of her time with the younger kids. Rena and Mion, being in the highest grade in the class, end up mostly doing self-study. They even end up helping teach the younger kids, so it seems like they can never get to their own studies. They're actually way behind where my studies have progressed to. As a result, I'm pretty much taking over for the teacher and helping Rena and Mion with their studies. You're a pretty good teacher, Keiichi-kun. Easy to understand. Rena took a breather after highlighting an important section. Teaching is making me lose confidence though. It makes me aware of how shallow my understanding of the subject is. They say that to teach someone something, you need to understand it backwards and forwards. So while you're teaching us, you're getting in your own practice. In contrast, this person over here is quite laissez-faire about things. For one, she isn't supposed to be in a higher grade than me. Look, Mion, this is for your own good. If you don't take this seriously, there'll be trouble later on. With these marks, it's not like I'm able to go on to a prestigious school. I'll be fine as long as I pick up what I need to know from the entrance exams a little at a time. Her staunch defiance was really something else. It was a different type of relaxed than somebody who already knew it was a different kind of relaxed than somebody who knew what was going to be on the entrance exams. Keiichi-kun is doing his best to teach us. We need to try hard too. You're such a good and honest kid, Rena. I'll make sure you guys get accepted into a good school. I'll sacrifice my own grades for you guys. Well, thank you so much. Especially you, Rena. Private lessons, just the two of us. Private lessons? A puff of smoke shaped like a halo popped out of Rena's head. Exactly what kind of private lessons is she fantasizing about that's making her turn so red? Like, what does she think about? Just one-on-one tutoring. I don't know what she's on. Don't know what she's thinking about. I'd like to hear the play-by-play about that next time. While Mion was flipping through her vocabulary flashcards, she threw out a casual question. No, in the city, do you have to study this much? Kinda casual, that. It's all about school though, so it's not that casual, I guess. If you don't know at least this much, you can't get into university. So, you study just to get into a university? Well, yeah, basically. While knowing that this stuff won't ever come in handy in the future. Out here, you can get into university as long as your attendance is good. Really? Study equals entrance exams. Having that basic law of the universe so easily overturned sent me into a state of shock. That would be quite send any of us into a state of shock, I guess. That is right. There aren't enough people around here to warrant reading them out with an exam. If anyone can get into university, then there's no need to be all uptight about this stuff, right? Well, that's true, but you should at least know stuff that's common knowledge. This old geezer thinks that instead of wasting time studying pointlessly, you should be spending your precious teen years doing more meaningful things. It was too profound of a statement to simply laugh off. But since it was Mion, it probably didn't actually have that deeper meaning. Lunchtime? Is that the bell for lunchtime? In place of a chime, the sound of the principal waving a handbell drifted throughout the classroom. Kei-chan, we're done! We're done! It's our wonderful lunchtime! Huzzah, lunchtime! In a complete 180 from an unmotivated state, Mion gave the commands that signaled the end of the morning period. Keiichi-kun, let's have lunch. How do I voice a star? That's what I don't know. I might have been making a very troubled face. Rena smiled brightly at me. Alright, let's eat. And dig into whatever lunch we have. There seemed to be different cliques even within the classroom. Most of them were divided up by gender and age, but our group was different. Our ages were different, but we had both boys and girls. Granted, I'm guessing Keiichi's the only boy in this group. But we weren't reserved around each other. This level of openness makes a transfer student like me pretty happy. Rena and Mion pushed their desks together so they were facing each other. At the same time, Sakuto and Rika-chan were slowly lugging their desks over as well. Keiichi-kun, hurry, hurry! Rena waved her chopsticks in an unrefined manner, trying to hurry me along. Unless everyone was together, they wouldn't even open their lunchboxes. Keiichi-san's lunchbox is almost assuredly filled with nothing but bread crust, like some sort of destitute plebeian. Why don't you just show it to us? Come on now. Even though Sakuto was hurling insults at me, she still wouldn't open the lid to her lunchbox until I was there. I pulled out my lunchbox swiftly and dragged my chair over to join the circle. Hey, sorry to keep you waiting. Well then, Representative me, give me the signal to start. At first this was kind of embarrassing, but I got used to it pretty fast. At this point I probably wouldn't have even opened my own lunchbox if someone else was too slow. Our ages and genders may have been all different, but we were all friends. Let's eat. The sound of our little 5-part chorus echoed beautifully throughout the classroom. Really though, I've gotten pretty used to this group made of all girls. Of course there are other boys in the class, but they are a lot younger, so they were scared to approach me. Well, that's to be expected. Younger boys just see older boys as scary. Compared to that, girls, well, at least these girls, aren't picky. There were all the side dishes in the middle where everyone was free to pick at them. I thought girls would mind sharing a meal with a guy, so I was a bit flustered joining in. However, Mio noticed that and teased me quite a bit. As a fruit of my efforts, I can now reach over and take sides from anyone's lunch. My, is it Sir Keiichi-kun? No, that's wrong. Just Sir Keiichi's lunch extravagant today. My, isn't Madame Sakuto's lunch extravagant as well? The shoe stuff has a nice look to it. Rather trendy, one would say. What's this random play-by-play here? Not play-by-play, bit, that's it. Buying into the fight that Sakuto was starting, our chopsticks locked in a cross-counter, stabbing into the other's lunch. My, how delicious. Oh, this taro is good. The shoe stuff is good too, even cold. After seeing my happy face, Rena's expression, Rika's-chan's expression broke into a little smile. I saved some from dinner last night. By the way, Sakuto and Rika-chan's lunches are always the same. It seems that Rika-chan makes it for both of them every day. Rika-chan made this too? It tastes like Mum's home cooking. I was honestly impressed. The carrot rosettes weren't from a mold, they were done by hand with a knife. That's not easy to do. I guess Rika-chan's just good at this sort of thing. He's really good at sewing, laundry, and stuff like that. Amazing, right? That is quite amazing. Really amazing. Rika is quite exceptional in many ways. Ho 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 ho. That's nothing for you to boast about. Ben is actually a better cook than I am. Huh. Ha. Well, you know. It seemed like the topic of conversation switched to Rena when she wasn't expecting it, making her blush and trip over her words. Rena's lunch was the star of the table. Not only did it look really good, it tasted good too. A bonus for everyone there. Everyone else pulled from Rena's lunchbox constantly. Everyone liked this one so much before, so I made a lot of it this time. It's good, I hope. I hope? It got a high mark from me. Ah, Mia, you're taking too much. Knocking Mia's chopsticks aside, I reached out trying to secure my own portion. Sakuto and Rika-chan reached over at the same time, and a struggle ensued. Everyone shoveled in mouthful after mouthful while praising it. Oh. Anyway, let's do that again. Everyone shoveled in mouthful after mouthful while praising it, and Rena's lunchbox was soon empty. It was kind of bad that no one thought to leave any for Rena. But Rena seemed rather satisfied as she looked on. How did you like it? Isn't Rena-san an extremely good cook too? Quite different from Keiichi-san. I said that stuff for you to boast about. You're not too much different from Keiichi and Sakato. Can you tell the difference between broccoli and cauliflower yet? Oh, why did the music stop? Sakato's face went pale. Oh no, it's got the shenanigan music, so that's why. Hey, even I can tell the difference between broccoli and cauliflower, you know? Of course I can. I really can. It's really hard for her to lie. Keiichi-kun, both taste good when they're boiled and topped with mayo, right? Topping them with mayo, hey? You shouldn't be picking on her. You shouldn't be picking on her. He-chan too. Rena hurriedly tried to follow up, but Mion laughed haughtily as she drew closer to Sakato. Well, let's just pretend this is a little home ec lesson. Now then, Satoko, what is this? Mion lifted her chopsticks. Between them was a piece of green stuff wrapped in bacon. But that's a Mion made eye contact with me, and within 3 seconds I had Rika-chan's mouth covered. Holding a piece of bacon wrapped asparagus, I had given her 2 choices. She's pretty terrible. That's quite horrible to do. I'm guessing she's colorblind. Did that play I can't remember. Does that actually play a major part in the story later? I can't recall. Might do. The yellow one is cauliflower. No wait, the green one is cauliflower. So which? Probably the yellow one is broccoli and the blue one is cauliflower. But the green one is you really know which is which? How about you just give up? But do you really know which is which? How about you just give up? I expected no less from the class representative. The oldest. The way she drives people into a corner just shows how much experience she has. This is just a hunch, but being brought into the Sonozaki household must be quite the ordeal. I do know, I really do. Then answer the question. I know. Oh no, she broke into more crying. She finally broke down and started crying. When she acts like this, she actually starts to seem her age. How cute. Rena entered a state of euphoria as Sadako bawled her eyes out. Rena was in a state of bliss as she rubbed her cheek against Sakato's head and smothered her. Really, a very content face. One that wouldn't care if the world ended right there and then. It was that kind of smile. Rena, Mimi is picking on me. Cute. It's okay. Rena and A-chan will take care of all those bad people who tease my little sister. Oh, good God, what happened? Swish, poof, bam. It was like a flash of lightning. What? What's that? Just now. Oh, Rena's fist shot out at supersonic speed, striking Mion and me squarely in our faces. Before we knew it, Mion and I were sprawled spread eagle on the floor, staring up at the ceiling with matching welts on our faces. This is the first time you got one, right? Today, she went easy on us. Easy? You mean there's something harder than this? With that, Mion and I both slumped our heads back to the floor in unison. From now on, I'll be careful when I'm within striking distance of Rena. See, Sakato-chan, I took care of them. Cute. I want to take you home. No, can't allow that. Damn, you planned for this, didn't you, Sakato? Making sure Rena couldn't see it, Sakato stuck her tongue out at us. Damn it all, using Rena like a puppet. Rika-chan massaged our bruises without saying a word. Yay, it's the end of lunch, back to more schooling.